In this video, we are going to discuss about wrapper classes in Java programming. First, let's see the advantage of wrapper classes. Wrapper classes are used in order to convert primitive data types to objects as well as objects into the primitive data types. So mainly with the help of wrapper classes, we can do two activities. First one is we can convert primitive data types to objects, and the second activity is we can convert objects into the primitive data types. We know that Java is an object-oriented programming language, but Java is not 100% object-oriented programming language. Why? Because if we consider primitive data types, such as we have mainly 8 data types are there: byte, short, int, long, float, char, boolean. Here all the primitive data types are not objects. Primitive data types are not objects. So that's why Java is not 100% object oriented programming language. But if we want, we can convert those primitive data types into the objects with the help of the wrapper classes. Now let us see the wrapper classes here. Let the first column represents primitive data types. The second column represents wrapper classes. Okay, all these classes are available in Lang package. If the data type is byte, then the corresponding wrapper class is byte. This is a class, so that we know that the first letter of the class is always uppercase letter. These are the predefined classes. So in byte, B is uppercase letter. If you consider short, the corresponding wrapper class is short. In short, S is uppercase letter. In int, for int, the wrapper class is integer, not int. So for int, the wrapper class is integer. So the first letter is uppercase letter, I is uppercase letter. So for float, it is float, F is uppercase letter. For double, the wrapper class is double. So D is uppercase letter. So likewise for char, the wrapper class is not char. The wrapper class is character. So here we have to remember two wrapper classes, int and char. For int, the wrapper class is integer, not int. For char, the wrapper class is character, not char. So likewise for boolean, the wrapper class is boolean. In boolean, B is uppercase letter. Here, in order to implement the wrapper classes, we have two mechanisms are there. The first mechanism is auto boxing or boxing. The second mechanism is unboxing. First, let's see about what is auto boxing. Auto boxing means automatic conversion of primitive data type to the object. Automatic conversion of primitive data type into the object is called as auto boxing. Now let's see an example for the auto boxing. So here we have int a is equal to 10. So this is primitive data type. A is belonging to the primitive data type int. Here our target is we want to implement auto boxing. So we have to convert that int into the integer. We have to convert the primitive variable such as a into the object. So for that purpose we use this statement. Integer b is equal to a. Here what is integer? Integer is nothing but the wrapper class for the primitive data type int. So integer b is equal to a. Then what will happen is 10 will be stored in a reference called b. So 10 will be assigned to b. So here b is the object. Now b contains 10. So what we are doing now? We are doing the auto boxing. So we are converting that value into the object. Now here the b is object. B is object, not a variable, not a primitive data type. So likewise here we have one more syntax also there. Integer, we want to convert that primitive data type to the integer object. So that's why we use a integer class. C is the reference variable or object name is equal to integer dot. In integer wrapper class we have a method called value of method. Value of a is a method. We know the naming conventions for a method. The first letter is lowercase only, but the first letter of every inner word begins with uppercase letter. So in of, O is uppercase letter. So what does value of a will do is value of method will retrieves the value from the variable a, and that variable will be assigned to C. Here B and C are the objects whose value is whose value is 10. Here A is the variable, whereas B and C are the objects. In this way, we can convert primitive data type into the object. Okay. So if we display ABC, then we will get 10 3 times. Why? Because A value is 10 only, B object is 10 only, C object is 10 only. So let us do the compilation. So Java C auto boxing dot Java. So compilation is over, no errors. Now let us run the program. If we run the program, then 10 will be printed thrice. So this is the example of auto boxing. We can convert value type to reference type. We can convert primitive data type into the objects. Now let's see about unboxing. Unboxing means automatic conversion of object to the primitive data type. So we have some objects are there. If you want to convert them into our primitive data types, then we can use as unboxing. Let us see an example program for that. So here we have to demonstrate unboxing. So unboxing means converting object to the primitive data type. Here for simplicity purpose, I declared a integer. If you want, we can take char, byte, short, float, double, boolean, char also, there is no problem. We can take any data type here. So first an object is created here. Integer A is equal to new integer of 10. Now the object A value is 10. So A is an object whose content is 10 now. Next int B is equal to A. So this is nothing but unboxing. So what is A now? A value is 10. A is object. So that object is placed in primitive data type variable called B. So that is nothing but unboxing. Converting from object to the primitive data type. Here we are converting objects such as A into the primitive data type such as B. And we have one more syntax is there. Int C is equal to A dot int value. So int value method will get the value from the object. So in object A, what is the value? 10. So that 10 will be retrieved and it will be stored in C. So here also what we are doing, we are performing the unboxing. We are converting object into the value. So here A is the object, whereas B and C are what? Primitive data type variables. So if we display here, A, what is A value? 10. So 10 will be printed thrice. But A is 10. But A is object. B and C are what? B and C are primitive data type variables. So in this way, we can convert an object into the primitive data type with the help of unboxing or wrapper classes. Now let us see the compilation. Unboxing. So unboxing.java. No errors. Yeah. Here this is a warning message. So there is no problem here. This is some deprecation warning message. Here this class is available in several packages. In previous package also we have this class. So that's why we got this message. So if deprecation warning message is occurred, then there is no problem. We can execute this program. So Java unboxing. If we execute here, we got 10 3 times. So this is nothing but boxing, unboxing. So by using these two mechanisms, we can implement wrapper classes.